Hi all, welcome to our 12th video in this series. This is continuation of our last video on sorting and filtering. If you have not watched that video, do pause this here and watch that video first using the link provided in description. We will jump straight to practical today. So this is the same sheet where we have ended our last video and we came to the conclusion in our last video that case 4 can't be handled by using the GUI filtering. The reason because the moment we select two columns for filtering, it takes the operation and there is no option we can handle the situation by using OR operator, and that's why we need to use something advanced, and that is known as advanced filtering. But before we start understanding advanced filtering, let's revisit the case number 4 once again. So our case number 4 was, we want to filter the records where our job title is either director or manager, or the department is either IT or marketing. So there is no and between job title and department. So if some match happens between the job title and department, between director, manager or IT marketing, that's well and good, but then we are not bothered about it. If it comes, it's okay. If it not, at least one of these four must be there. So if we look at our highlighted records, we can see few of them have the match between the job title and department values, but then most of them are those which don't have match but then have at least one of the value, like director or manager or IT or marketing. So let's see how to use advanced filtering and then get the job done. So we need to go into data. In the data tab, we can see here advanced. So we need to click on advanced, and now we can see advanced filter window is here. Now there is an action, and then on what we need to perform our action. So there are two options for action, like either we want to filter the list in this place itself, or we want to copy the filtered list in some other location, like in different sheet or a different cell altogether in this sheet only. So we can select one of it. So let's select copy to another location. Now in the list range, by default, if we have highlighted one of the cell in this table, it will select the whole table itself. You can see the dancing ring around our whole table. If it is not there, make sure we select all of it. So the list range must be our whole table. And then there is criteria. So we need to understand the criteria. So criteria is nothing but then the condition. So what is our condition? We need to write somewhere, and then we need to give the location in this criteria range. So now we need to click cancel and then first write our criteria. So how to write that criteria? So the rule is, we need to copy the column header. Now we can copy the whole column headers, or we can copy the one which we want as our condition. So we want here job title and department. So what we can do, we can copy this job title and department, Control C, and then write it somewhere, Control V, job title and department, and we can write director or manager. And then please keep in mind, if we write something for department column in this cell adjacent to director or adjacent to manager, it will be taken as AND. But then we don't want to make it a AND operation, but then OR operation, a pure OR operation. So what we need to do, we need to select a cell which is not adjacent to either of our values in job title column. So we can select the third cell here, and then we can write department as IT or marketing. So now we have made the condition like fetch all the records which has either director or manager or IT or marketing. Now we need to go again into advanced, Now we can give list range. We can see the dancing lines are already there, so we don't need to worry about it. Now in the criteria range, just delete it and select this one. This will make the criteria range here. Now since filter the list in place is selected, that's why this third option is not highlighted. But then the moment we select this option, copy to another location, this is getting highlighted. So just delete it and select the cell where we want to paste the filtered record. So we have selected this and now we can click on OK. So we can see all these 6 records which we have highlighted here has been extracted here. And if you want to understand the condition here, you can see also. So this one is having marketing. So this makes our condition true. This one is having manager. It is also true. IT, again true. Marketing and manager, this is making condition. So it is always true. Marketing, again true. And then marketing. So that's why we have fetched all these records. So this is what the beauty of advanced filtering. So what we can't do with normal filter, we can do with advanced filtering. Now that we have understood the most tricky part of advanced filtering, let's understand some simpler ones. So now that we know any vertical conditions being mentioned are considered as OR. And then the moment we write it something horizontally in the adjacent cell, it will be considered as AND. So let's play with it. So let's write this in the adjacent cell, IT marketing. So as you can guess, we will get either of the match. Like if there is a match between director and IT, if someone is a director in IT department or if someone is manager in marketing, these two types of records only we will get. So let's see. So let me first delete this one. So let's go to data, advanced. We have the dancing lines here. So whole of the table is selected. Just delete the criteria range and reselect it. Select copy to another location and then select a cell. Let's do it OK. So now we see we have only one record. So if we take a look closely at our existing table, we can see there is only one record which is matching our condition with manager and marketing. There is no record where director is in IT department. That's why we are getting just one record. So what if we do marketing in a different cell? So now we know, as per the logic, we should get records where director and IT is a match, and then if there is a manager, we should get those records, and if there is a marketing, we should get those records also. So let's test this also. The dancing lines are there. Criteria, delete, and then select this one. Copy to another location. Just delete, and then let's select this place. Cool. So now if you see, there is one with the marketing, another is also with the marketing, next is manager and marketing. So match is always welcome, manager and finance, and then vice president and marketing. So we are left with just one worth mentioning point, and that is for the second last condition where marketing was in this position adjacent to manager. And in this case, only two conditions are getting matched and not the four like Excel does in GUI filter. So it is just trying to match director in IT or manager in marketing. It is not trying to match director in marketing or manager in IT. So if we want that also to happen, we need to write another conditions here like director and then marketing and then manager in IT. And now if we do the advanced filtering, so it is selected. Let's select the criteria. I have deleted the earlier results to make it clean. Now let's select this cell to copy and then do it OK. So now we can see we have two records in place of one. So we have a match for director and marketing from this one, and then we have one with manager and marketing, this one. Since there has been no record where manager and IT is a match or director and IT is a match, and that's why we can't see any such result. So that's it for today. We have completed advanced filtering today. Hopefully you will find it helpful and interesting. We will start with how to summarize our data using pivot tables and charts in our next video. Till then, keep up your good work and continue learning. Thank you.